Hey guys, what's up? JK with Porn Reboot here, on my way back from the gym. Today I want to talk about something that drives me crazy. So as most of you know, I don't spend too much time watching other people's YouTube videos on the topic of porn addiction. Mainly because I like to limit my time online, and also because I just like to stay in my lane and not be influenced by anyone. Or rather, I'm very picky about who I choose to allow to influence me. Anyway, one of the things I noticed the other day when I decided to, hop on YouTube and go like, well, what the fuck is going on with porn addiction on YouTube? Here's what I've noticed, and this is mind-boggling, okay? Maybe you guys can explain to me in the comment section just what the fuck is going on, okay? Christ, I think I missed my turn. Gotta make a U-turn somewhere. Anyway, I've noticed that a lot of people that are talking about quitting masturbation, stop fapping, porn addiction, that sort of stuff, I noticed that there are only two levels to this. What I mean is that there are people who are talking about the basics, things such as attraction, how if you stop fapping, you're going to become, more attractive. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have these guys who are talking about, or sometimes even the same guys, talking about shit like semen retention. Semen retention and spirituality and really, really high level spiritual stuff. But you know what's missing? I made my U-turn, yeah. You know what's missing? All the shit in between. All the stuff in between. So you see guys talking about this is why you relapse and how controlling your fapping is going to make you a lot more attractive. And that's good, that's basic. A lot of guys want to hear that information, probably the vast majority of guys. But then you don't see enough men talking about the important things like PIED, like changing your environment, like boundaries, like your community, things like strong emotion, how to manage your stress, loneliness, lack of intimacy. All the things that are your triggers are never discussed. Only the shit that we like to mentally masturbate about. Oh, how much more attractive I will be to women if I stop fapping. Oh, the spiritual benefits and the superpowers that will come from semen retention. You guys see what's happening? It's literally a formula. People are using a formula for ranking, and they are obviously giving you the stuff that you want to listen to. Obviously, that's why I'm going to assume it's popular. But I don't think this is helping men. The reason why I don't think this is helping men is because on a daily basis, I get hundreds and hundreds of men reaching out. And all of them come with the most basic, rudimentary understanding of a compulsive behavior. Yeah, JK, I've been watching videos. I've been into stop fapping for like years. Well, why haven't you made progress? Okay? So my point is this, brothers, there is so much in between. At the bottom level, yeah, we all want to have sex. We want to have satisfying sexual lives. And at the highest level, we all want to be spiritual beings and enlightened and possibly leave a legacy. And these are all wonderful things. But in between, that's where the really hard shit happens. It takes work to get to these levels. So when you hear people speaking about all these things that sound really good and are really exciting, ask yourself, am I putting in the work right now? Like, I want to be more attractive to women, but am I putting myself out there to meet women? Am I improving my looks? Do I have a cool, exciting lifestyle? Am I immune to criticism and rejection? Can I handle those things? Do I understand women? Or am I just a guy who sits around watching YouTube and mentally masturbating? I want to develop myself spiritually to a high level. But ask yourself, are you still in survival mode? Is there nothing in your bank account? Are you irresponsible and lacking in self-discipline? Are you depending or overly dependent on others for your survival? Are you constantly living in stress because you will not put in the work that it takes to become financially free? Are you living the lifestyle that you want to live? And is money holding you back? Yes, I'm talking about finances. These are important things that some guys completely gloss over. Sometimes you need to take care of the immediate issues in your life before you can start aiming for more lofty goals. How much motivation do you need? A lot of these people out there, and I'm just telling you guys because I've been through it. I spent years when there weren't any influencers, there wasn't anybody talking about this stuff. This was over 11 years ago. I spent time just looking for stuff that would motivate me to control my sexual behavior. But let me tell you this, motivation is not external. It is always internal. And so many of these people are feeding on your need for motivation. You have got to find a strong reason for ending this behavior. There are only 3 reasons why people choose to end this out of control sexual behavior with pornography and masturbation. The first reason is people do it out of fear. You are afraid of where your behavior is taking you. You're like, God damn, I've gone from she-males to some really fucked up stuff. Maybe something even illegal. That's one reason. The second reason is out of duty. I have a goal. I have a family that I'm trying to take care of. I'm trying to build a company. I have a mission that I'm on. My duty and my behavior with pornography, my masturbating every night, masturbating in the morning and completely losing my momentum, reacting to stress all the time, that's not helping me. And the final reason is love. I'm tired of hurting my girlfriend. I'm tired of hurting my wife. I look at my kids and I do not want to be that sort of dad. The dad who's just like jacking off all the time. Psychologically, my kids know that something is missing. Or I don't have kids yet. Or I'm not in a relationship yet. But when I am in that situation, I want to be the best man I can be. Love, duty, fear. Not some random reason. Oh, I want to quit it so that I can fuck more. Nope. I want to quit it so that I can become a stronger spiritual being. Believe it or not, nope. A lot of guys come to me and they're like, oh, it is sin. You know, that's the reason why it's so sinful, blah, blah, blah. I was like, listen, if your reason for quitting this is based on a really, really deep guilt, oh, I'm guilty because it's so sinful, probably can't help you. Get what I'm saying, guys? Love, duty, or fear. Anybody who's telling you like, hey, do it because the main reason you should quit it is because, you know, it's going to make you more attractive to women. You know, it's going to give you superpowers. It's bullshitting you, straight up. All right? And that shit just drives me nuts. Because so many guys just fall for it. And it's a lot of younger guys. It's a goddamn shame when older men fall for that shit. When you're like 33, 34, 35, you're watching some, 22-year-old telling you how to attract women. God damn, get your shit together, man. Seriously. You know that if you want to attract women, you got to look good, you got to put yourself out there, whether your balls are working or not, whether your dick is working or not. And let's talk about PIED for a second. I don't see enough of these guys talking about PIED. This is some serious shit. Your dick is not working. Oh, JK, I've been off porn. I stopped fapping for 1 year. My penis isn't working. Well, now you are at risk for some serious psychological issues. Do you know how many brothers out there are depressed because of this? All right, now I'm just ranting, all right? My point is this. Get yourself a system. Get yourself some structure. That means find out what your pain is. Is it stress? Are you always reacting to stress? That's why you're masturbating, to medicate that? Are you lonely? Do you have other strong emotions like anger? Do you have unresolved issues like abandonment, neglect from some time in your past? Is that what's holding you back? Once you've identified that, look at your current lifestyle. Look at your environment. Where are you spending your time online? Do you find yourself every hour logging on, hopping onto Instagram or Facebook, or constantly entertaining yourself and not being able to stay in the present moment? Are you a slave to dopamine? Are your emotions fluctuating with everything you see online? Bad news? You know, are you allowing things to constantly interrupt your lifestyle online? Look at your community. Who are you spending your time with? Are you hanging out with losers? Are you hanging out with negative people? Is your family toxic? Are they shitting on your self-image? Are you putting yourself around men who you would like to be like? Or are you still stuck with the same circle that's not growing because you're comfortable with them? Look at your biochemistry. How are you waking up each day? Are you waking up, pulling up your phone, and then falling into this emotional vortex? Or are you waking up, getting hydrated, oxygenating your blood with cardio, getting some endorphins out there, writing out your goals, being grateful and thankful, having gratitude for being alive another day? All these things activate different neurotransmitters, hormones in your body that put you in a peak state to rock your day. That's why I'm always shooting these videos from my car. Yeah, I shoot from the house, but if you notice, when I shoot my videos from the car, it's usually on the way back from the gym. I feel amazing. And I'm gonna rock my day. I want you to do the same. You know? Apart from your biochemistry, trauma. Did something happen in your past? Was there a really bad rejection? Was there a divorce? Was there abuse of some kind? Sexual abuse, you know? Verbal abuse by somebody, by your dad, by your mom? Was there abandonment or neglect? You know, did mom leave while you guys were kids? Did dad walk out on y'all? What are those issues? This is the shit that needs to be handled. But most importantly, what are the things that you can do right now in this moment to control your behavior, to stop you from masturbating now? What are your boundaries? Does this make sense? If you're trying to figure out more, guys, join our Facebook group. All right, there's a link to it in the description below. Come in there, ask questions. I shoot a lot more videos there that respond to questions via video. I'll communicate with you. You'll start learning the system. All right, get the book, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men, Confessions of a Porn Addict. There's a link to it in the description below as well. And stop mentally masturbating. You will never find me on here selling you some bullshit dream, you know, talking about how stopping fapping is going to help you attract people. And you're looking at the guy shooting the video. You're looking at him. Ask yourself, is this guy fucking? Like, literally go like, just use your intuition, all right? The guy talking about, oh, how this is going to make you more attractive. Go like, but does he fuck though? Does he give the energy of that kind of man? Or is he just some some kid whose voice hasn't broken running his mouth because he sees that everybody else is doing that shit on YouTube. You know? All these people talking about semen retention and spirituality. But does he have insight? Does he have wisdom? With spirituality, there's always insight and wisdom. Or is this somebody who's just talking with this nice, melody playing in the background, speaking in a controlled, spiritual, conscious way? And you go like, whoa, that's so deep. Semen retention and depth, and he's read books. And seriously, guys, go like, but what is he actually saying? Are the insights he's giving me like blowing my mind? I'm like, whoa, okay, that makes sense. Or am I just being marketed to? Questions to ask. All right, brothers? So that is my rant for the morning. God damn. All right. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my rant this morning. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later on in the